Hello, hello, hello. Bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. So we're doing wasn't versus weren't, and also if I was, if we were. Okay, so we're doing part 2 for today. So if you guys can please share the live, invite someone. I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. Thank you. All right, I am back. So tonight we're doing were versus wasn't. All right. So we're gonna do it a different way so you guys can understand better. So moi réalise gen quelques monde qui pas vraiment comprendre le son was et le son weren't là que m'te fait dernièrement. So qu'on y va expliquer nous en l'autre façon. So guys, bear with me because I feel like I'm losing my voice. All right. So l'on dit was vle di te. I was, moi t'es. You were, ou t'es. He was, monsieur a t'es. She was, fiancé. It was, li t'es. So dit it was nice. Li t'es bon. It was big. Li t'es grand. It was tall. Li t'es haut. It was short. Li t'es petit. It was hot. Li t'es chaud. It was cold. Li t'es fret. We were. Nous t'es, they were, yo t'es. Alright? Now, sou remarqué, let me parler pour tête moi. When I'm talking about myself, I say I wasn't. Moi pas di I weren't. Pour qui ça m'a pas di I weren't? Parce que there's only one me. Gen un seul moi-même. So m'a pas utiliser weren't. OK? L'on utiliser were, c'est les pluriel, les gen plusieurs monde. Depuis on bagay gen plus que yon monde ou dit were. OK? Si m'a mettel nan positif lan, m'a dou kon sa que you were here ou t'es là. They were here, yo t'es là. We were here, nous t'es là. I was here, moi t'es là. He was here, garçon t'es là. It was here, li t'es là. She was here, fion t'es là. Now, keep in mind, if there is a positive, there is a negative. So, si positive lan do, I was here, si m'pat la m'abdou, I wasn't here. I wasn't here. Mwen pat la. Wasn't. I wasn't here. Wasn't. It. Wasn't. I wasn't here. Mwen pat la. She wasn't here. Fiyon pat la. It wasn't here. Cleon, it wasn't here. Li pat la. This marker, it wasn't here. Marker sa li pat la. This phone, it wasn't here. Téléphone sa li pat la. The TV, it wasn't here. Télévision, Li pat la. Now, when I'm talking about you, okay, we gon deuxième you qui singulier. But keep in mind, verb la pa do you was, li do you were. So wap still can be même bagay lan pour do you weren't. You weren't here, ou pat la. We weren't here, nou pat la. When the accident took place, we weren't here. Le accident est arrivé, nou pat la. They weren't here, they weren't in class. Yo pat la, your partner class. Okay? Now, we're going to start with the first one on the board. I wasn't talking to Nanu. Mwen pata pale a Nanu. I wasn't talking to Nanu. Okay? I'm talking about one person. And that is a female. So yes, I'm going to apply wasn't. I wasn't talking to her. Mwen pata pale avel. I wasn't talking to Nadu. Mwen pata pale Nadu. I wasn't talking to Judith. I wasn't talking to Bermude. Mwen pata pale avel. Alright? Bermude wasn't helping Almatone. Bermude patapé de Almatone. She wasn't helping him. Li patapé de monsieur. She wasn't. Fian patap. Okay, who is she? I'm talking about Bermude. She wasn't helping Almatone. Okay, she wasn't helping her. Li patapé de fian. She wasn't helping me. Li patapé dem. She wasn't helping us. Li patapé de nous. She wasn't helping them. Li patapé de yo. Okay? Judith and Esther weren't cooking for Hope. Okay? Now, if you look at the third sentence carefully, mwen pa mette Judith and Esther wasn't. Pou ki sa mwen pa mette Judith and Esther wasn't? Because right now we're talking about two people. So therefore, since it's about two people, it's plural. So therefore, ou pa ka di Judith and Esther wasn't, wap di Judith and Esther weren't. Judith and Esther weren't cooking for Hope. They, okay, sa vle di yo, they weren't cooking for Hope. Yo pa tap fè manger pou Hope. They weren't cooking for me. Yo pa tap fè manger pou mwen. They weren't cooking for her. Yo pa tap fè manger pou fiyan. They weren't cooking for him. Yo pa tap fè manger pou garçon. They weren't cooking for us. Yo pa tap fè manger pou nou. They weren't cooking for them. Yo pa tap fè manger pou yo. Alright? They weren't cleaning the house. Sim do they weren't cleaning the house. Ça veut dire yo pa tap clean kay la. They weren't cleaning my house. Yo pa tap clean kay mwen. They weren't cleaning your house. Yo pa tap clean kay you. They weren't cleaning his house. Yo pa tap clean kay monsieur. They weren't cleaning her house. Yo pa tap clean kay fille. They weren't cleaning our house. Yo pa tap clean kay nou. They weren't cleaning their house. Yo pa tap clean kay yo. Alright? So, let's go to the next one. Now, sou kon koman pou fè phrase avel, obviously, I need to make sure you know how to ask question with it. Okay? Now, keep in mind, I said it before, étudiant ki pran kou privé ensemble avem, yo konen ge kek mo, lèl nan komanseman mo, they know what it means, okay? Was vle di te, but keep in mind, lèl devon yon phrase, li pa vle di te yon kon, li vle di eske ou te, alright? I was, mwen te, was I, eske mte, you were, ou te, weren't you, esko pat, he was, li te, garçon te, was he, eske monsieur te, she was, fiante, was she, eske fiante, we were, nou te, were we, eske nou te, they were, yo te, were they, eske yo te, okay? Now, right now, was sa, pa vle di te yon kon, li vle di eske yo te. So keep in mind, le was, devon yon phrase, li vin tou nou question. Le were, devon yon phrase, li vin tou nou yon question. Right here, question, li a partir de un seul moun. Was I talking to Nanu? Est-ce que m'ta parlé avec Nanou? Si m'a parlé de moi-même, I'm only one person. So therefore, I'm going to say yes. Was I talking to Nanou? Est-ce que m'ta parlé avec Nanou? Oh yes, I was talking to Nanou. Ouais? I was talking to Nanou. Mais ça m'a voulu nous comprendre. Là, on pose question dans langue, non? Un seul bagage on fait pour moi. OK? On prend ça yo. OK? Ou changer yo. Ou font échange ensemble avec yo. Yo relé ça swap. You swap them. OK? Now, when do was I talking to Nanou? Est-ce que m'ta parlé avec Nanou? Ou même qu'à répondre, what dit I was. That's where you do the swap. I was talking to Nanou. Oui, moi t'as parlé avec Nanou. Si m'pas t'as parlé avec Nanou. I wasn't talking to Nanou. Moi pas t'as parlé avec Nanou. Was Bermude helping Almatone? Est-ce que Bermude t'a aidé Almatone? If you are answering for her, what dit she was helping Almatone. Oui, li t'a aidé Almatone. She wasn't helping Almatone. Non, li pas t'a aidé Almatone. Were you, now I'm talking to you guys right now. Were you talking to me? Est-ce que ou t'a parlé avec? You were talking to me. Ou t'a parlé avec? You weren't talking to me. Ou pas t'a parlé avec? Were Judith and Esther cooking for Hope? Est-ce que Judith avec Esther t'a fait manger pour Hope? Now, où est écrit were instead of was? Reason why? We're talking about two people, okay? Since it's two people, yes, I'm going to write were instead of was. Keep in mind, was and were, they mean the same thing. Was mean te, were vle di te, but was is for one person. He was, she was, it was, I was. Were is for plural. You were, we were, they were, okay? So, were Judith and Esther cooking for Hope? Est-ce que Judith avec Esther t'a fait manger pour Hope? Yes, they were cooking for Hope. Oui, yo t'a fait manger pour Hope. No, they weren't cooking for Hope. Non, yo pas t'a fait manger pour Hope. Now, l'on dit I wasn't, c'est contraction que ou fait au lieu pour dire I was not. It means the same thing. Okay? Au lieu pour dire I was not. Ou fait le coup, ou dit I wasn't. Au lieu pour dire we were not. Ou fait le coup, we weren't. They were not. They weren't. You were not. You weren't. All right? He was not. He wasn't. She was not. She wasn't. It was not. It wasn't. Next. Were they cleaning the house? Were they cleaning? Were they cleaning the house? Est-ce que yo t'a porté kailan? They were cleaning the house. Oui, yo t'a porté kailan. They weren't cleaning the house. Yo pa t'a porté kailan. Was McKendler buying a car? Est-ce que McKendler t'a acheté une machine? Pour qui ça m'écrit was pour McKendler? Because McKendler is a man. So therefore, verb blanc do he was, ou pas dit were McKendler, wap dit was McKendler, okay? So I'm going to put it down so you guys can see better, all right? Now, was McKendler buying a car? Est-ce que McKendler t'a acheté une machine? Okay? Pour moun qui pas kon verb yo bien, qui verb m'a conjugué ensemble avec yo? Past continuing. Et ça, oui, qui est le passé continué. OK? Now, si vous regardez notre tableau, what verb you fini avec ing? Was Bermude helping? Was I talking? Were they cleaning? Was McKendler buying? This is the past continue. OK? Non passé, action, ça te continué. OK? It was progressive. Was McKendler buying a car? Est-ce que McKendler t'a acheté une machine? Yes, he was buying a car. Oui, li t'a acheté une machine. Marquise is cleaning. Put an N, not R. C-L-E-A-N-I-N-G. Okay, cleaning, not clearing, my dear. Okay? So, was McKendler buying a car? Est-ce que McKendler t'a pas acheté une machine? Yes, he was buying a car. Oui, li t'a pas acheté une machine. No, he wasn't buying a car. No, li pas t'a pas acheté une machine. Were we studying for the test? Est-ce que nous t'a étudié pour test là? Yes, we were studying for the test. Oui, nous t'a étudié pour test là. No, we weren't studying for the test. Non, nous pas t'a étudié pour test là. Now, this is what I'm gonna do, okay? The last two. Ou pral di m konsa ke whether the sentence is correct or incorrect, okay? So, mwen pral li yon phrase pou wap di m si phrase lan bon. Si phrase la bon, wap ekri correct. Si phrase la pa bon, wap ekri incorrect. Ça veut dire que li pas correct, okay? Si phrase la bon, wap simplement ekri ça. Correct. Si li pas bon, wap ekri incorrect. Li pas bon. Okay? So, si le bon, wap ekri ça. Si le pas bon, wap ekri ça. Next sentence. Listen carefully. Mwen vle nou tande bien. Were Mirdelin teaching last night? Were Mirdelin teaching last night? Est-ce que Mirdelin t'a enseigné hier soir? Were Mirdelin teaching last night? If it's correct, write correct. If it's incorrect, write incorrect. Were Mirdelin teaching last night? Est-ce que li bon? Were Mirdelin teaching last night? Were Mirdelin teaching last night? Very good. So, it is incorrect. So, what is the correct answer? Comment I'm supposed to écrire? So, what I want you guys to do, write it down the way it should be. So, moi, vle nou écrit comment supposé. So, it is incorrect. That's very good. Li pas correct. So, moi, vle nou écrit exactement je le supposé. So now, guys, you guys gonna write down how I should write this. Comment I'm supposed to écrire ça? Very good. Was Mirdelin teaching last night? Oh, thank God. Okay, very good. So that's not correct. That's incorrect. So the way I should write it is was. Okay? Because we're talking about one person, okay? She was. We're talking about me now. Was I teaching last night? Okay? No, I wasn't teaching last night. Was Nadej teaching last night? Was Mirdelin teaching last night? Very good. Bermude, very good. France. Very good. Okay, next one. Was she sleeping? So is that correct or incorrect? Was she sleeping? So guys, you're going to tell me if that's correct or incorrect. Was she sleeping? Est-ce que t'a dormi? Was she sleeping? Was she sleeping? Est-ce que t'a dormi? Is that correct or incorrect? Was she sleeping? Est-ce que ça bon? S'il bon, wap mette correct. S'il pas bon, wap écrit incorrect. Was she sleeping? Was we sleeping? I'm sorry. Was we sleeping? So we're going to do number 2 now, okay? Was we sleeping? Was we sleeping? Louis, write it over again, my dear. Was we sleeping? So you're going to tell me if this sentence is correct. Was we sleeping? No, pas écrit was she sleeping. I know I said was she sleeping. Now I want you guys to write this one. If that's correct, write correct. Or if it's incorrect, write incorrect. Okay? Was we sleeping? Was we sleeping? Est-ce que nous t'avons dormi? Was we sleeping? Is that correct or incorrect? Was we sleeping? So very good. That's incorrect, okay? We're talking about you and me, okay? So yes, were we? If I was we, were we sleeping, okay? Were we sleeping? Est-ce que nous t'avons dormi? Yes, we were sleeping. Or no, we weren't sleeping, okay? Now, let me ask you guys a question. Comment fait que each time when di share the live, ge kek moun le ou vin nan klas lan, ge kek moun ki share li. Kon sa gen moun, yo etakou, yo fe promesse devant bon Dieu, yo pa j'aime partager. Pour qui ça nous va vle faire ça? OK? So, commencez l'autre semaine, moi pral faire classe lan 2 fois par semaine kounya. OK? Cause I feel like gen les 3 fois 3 pour nous. OK? Gen les 3 pour nous. That's probably why. So, starting next week, I'm going to change it to 2 times a week now, okay? 2 times a week. So, commencez semaine qui vient là, je vais faire classe là 2 fois par semaine seulement. So, cause moi pense que nous pas nous même. I don't know what's going on, okay? So, let's go back to what we were talking about, okay? Now, si je dis comme ça que I was talking to you, moi t'as pas la voix. I wasn't talking to you. Moi pas t'as pas la voix. Was I talking to you? Est-ce que m'ta pas la voix? You were looking at me. Ou t'as regardé? You weren't looking at me. Ou pas t'as regardé? Were you looking at me? Est-ce que t'as regardé? They were talking. Yo t'as parlé. They weren't talking. Yo pas t'as parlé. Were they talking? Est-ce que yo t'a parlé? He was crying. Monsieur t'a crié. He wasn't crying. Monsieur pas t'a crié. Was he crying? Est-ce que t'a crié? She was running. Fille t'a couru. She wasn't running. Fille pas t'a couru. Was she running? Est-ce que t'a couru? It was cold. Li te fait fret. It wasn't cold. Li pat fait fret. Was it cold? Est-ce que li te fait fret? It was snowing. Li ta fait neige. It wasn't snowing. Li pat ta fait neige. Was it snowing? Est-ce que li ta fait neige? We were sad. Nous te triste. We weren't sad. Nous pas triste. Were we sad? Est-ce que nous t'es triste? They were lost. Yo t'es perdu. They weren't lost. Yo pas perdu. Were they lost? Est-ce que yo t'es perdu? I was hungry. Moi t'es grand goût. I wasn't hungry. Moi pas de grand goût. Was I hungry? Est-ce que m'te grand goût? I was late. Moi t'en retard. I wasn't late. Moi pas en retard. Was I late? Est-ce que m'te en retard? You were smiling. Ou t'as souri. You weren't smiling. Ou pas t'as souri. Were you smiling? Est-ce que t'as souri? You were taking a shower. Ou t'as pris un bain. You weren't taking a shower. Ou pas t'as pris un bain. Were you taking a shower? Est-ce que t'as pris un bain? He was eating. Monsieur tap mangé. He wasn't eating. Monsieur pas tap mangé. Was he eating? Est-ce qu'il tap mangé? She was washing the dishes. Fiyan tap lave vaisseau yo. She wasn't washing the dishes. Li pa tap lave vaisseau yo. Was she washing the dishes? Est-ce qu'elle tap lave vaisseau yo? Bermude was driving. Bermude tap conduit. Bermude wasn't driving. Bermude pas tap conduit. Was Bermude driving? Est-ce que Bermude tap conduit? McKendler was drinking. McKendler tap boit. McKendler wasn't drinking. McKendler pas tap boit. Was McKendler drinking? Est-ce que McKendler tap boit? Almaton and Colbert were playing. Almaton and Colbert tap joué. Almaton and Colbert weren't playing. Almaton avec Colbert pas tap joué. Were Almaton and Colbert playing? Est-ce que Almaton avec Colbert tap joué? We were studying. Nous tap étudié. We weren't studying. Nous pas tap étudié. Were we studying? Est-ce que nous tap étudié? They were sitting. Yo tap chita. They weren't sitting. Yo pa tap chita. Were they sitting? Est-ce que yo tap chita? My parents were late. Parents yo te en retard. My parents weren't late. Parents yo pas en retard. Were my parents late? Est-ce que parents yo te en retard? My mother was late. Maman te en retard. My mother wasn't late. Maman pas en retard. Was my mother late? Est-ce que maman te en retard? My father was writing. Papam tap écrit. My father wasn't writing. Papam pas tap écrit. Was my father writing? Est-ce que papam tap écrit? Amaton, you cannot say was he doesn't drive. Was he driving? Was he driving? That's what you're trying to write. Okay? Now, the teacher is teaching. She is teaching. She wasn't teaching. Was she teaching? Li tap enseigné? Li pas tap enseigné. Est-ce que tap enseigné? My teachers were teaching. Professeur yo tap enseigné. My teachers weren't teaching. Professeur yo pas tap enseigné. Were my teachers teaching? Est-ce que professeur yo tap enseigné? My teacher is teaching. Professeur nan ap enseigné. My teacher wasn't teaching. Professeur nan pas tap enseigné. Was my teacher teaching? Est-ce que professeur mi tap enseigné? I was clapping. Moi tap applaudi. I wasn't clapping. Moi pas tap applaudi. Was I clapping? Est-ce que m'tap applaudi? I was tired. Moi te fatigué. I wasn't tired. Moi pas fatigué. Was I tired? Est-ce que m'te fatigué? You were complaining ou t'a plaigné. You weren't complaining ou pas t'a plaigné. Were you complaining? Est-ce que t'a plaigné? She was sick. Fiyan te malade. She wasn't sick. Fiyan pas malade. Was she sick? Est-ce qu'elle était malade? He was sleeping. Monsieur tap dormi. He wasn't sleeping. Monsieur pas tap dormi. Was he sleeping? Est-ce qu'elle tap dormi? She was vomiting. Fiyan tap vomi. She wasn't vomiting. Fiyan pas tap vomi. Vomiting. Vomiting. Fiyan pas tap vomi. Was she vomiting? Est-ce qu'elle tap vomi? It was late. Li tan retard. It wasn't late. Li pas tan retard. Was it late? Est-ce que l'était en retard? Now, kounya mwen ba nou an pile démonstration pour nous ka comprendre yo bien. This is what I want from you guys. Okay? Now, you supposed to come to my house at 5 p.m. Okay? Where were you? Ou te supposé vin la, ou supposé vin la kamera 5 heures. Okay? Kounya 5 heures et demi. Koto te, where were you? I was outside. Mwen te dehors. I was with Almaton. Mwen te avec Almaton. I was with Bermude. Mwen te avec Bermude. I was at Dunkin' Donut. Mwen te nan Dunkin' Donut. What were you doing? Ki sa ou tap fe? I was doing the laundry. Mwen ta fe laundry. Where was it? Oh, your keys? It was on the table. Kote l te ye? Oh, clé ou lan? Li te sou tablan. It wasn't on the table. I looked everywhere. Li pat sou tabla. Mwen te cherche tout kote. It was on the table. All you had to do was lift the book. Li te sou tabla. Sel sa pou te fe leve book lan. Oh my, where was my bag? Kote valiz man te ye? It was in the closet. Li te nan closet lan. Where was my pen? Kote plume mwen te ye? It was on the table. Li te sou tablan. It wasn't on the table. Li pat sou tablan. It was on the table. Li te sou tablan. Where were you? Ki koto te ye? I was in the car. Mwen te nan machine nan. You weren't in the car. Ou pat nan machine nan. I was in the car. Mwen te nan machine nan. Where was he? Ki kote misye te ye? He was in the kitchen. Li te nan cuisine nan. He wasn't in the kitchen. Li pat nan cuisine nan. He was in the kitchen. Where was she? Ki kote fiyan te ye? She was in the bathroom. She wasn't in the bathroom. Li pat nan bathroom nan. She was in the bathroom. She was taking a shower. Li te nan bathroom nan. Li ta pran yon bang. Where was it? Where was what? Ki kote l te ye? Ki kote ki sa te ye? Where was the cat? Ki kote chat lan te ye? It was in the backyard. Li te nan la cour. It wasn't in the backyard. Li pat nan la cour. It was in the backyard. It was running in the backyard. Li tap kouri nan backyard lan. Okay? Where were they? Ki kote yo te ye? They were outside. Yo te de yo a. They weren't outside. Yo pat de yo a. They were outside. They were playing outside. Yo te de yo a. Yo tap jwe de yo a. Okay? Where were you? Ki koto te ye? I was cooking. Mwen ta fe manje. You weren't cooking. Ou pa ta fe manje. I was cooking. Where was I? Ki kote mte ye? You were at my house. Ou te la kay mwen. I wasn't at your house. Mwen pat la kay you. You were at my house. Ou te la kay mwen. Okay? Where were we? Ki kote nou te ye? We were in the store. Nou te nan store la. We weren't in the store. Nou pat nan store la. We were in the store. Nou te nan store la. Where were you last night? Ki koto te ye yeswa. Last night, I was inside my house. I was watching TV. I was listening to the news. I was playing with my kids. I was reading. I was writing. I was praying. I was cooking. It was Sunday. It was hot outside. It was a beautiful day. Where were you yesterday? This is what I want from you guys real quick, okay? So I'm going to ask you guys, where were you yesterday? Ki koto te ye? Okay? Now, mwen vlo repon mwen nan past continue. Repon mwen nan passé koto te ye. Where were you yesterday? Ki koto te ye yesterday? Okay? Where were you yesterday? Ki koto te ye? Si yon moun dou konsa ke, where were you yesterday? Sa vle di ke, ki koto te ye? Now, I want you guys to write down where you were. Okay? if I ask you guys, where were you yesterday? I want you guys to write down where you were yesterday. So me te repon pou tèt mwen. Yesterday, I was in my house. I was cleaning, I was cooking, I was watching the news, I was playing with my kids, I was reading my favorite book, I was writing a poem, I was talking on the phone with my mother, I was having fun, and as for the weather, it was nice, okay, but it was hot, all right? Where were you yesterday? Ou pap di I went to church. Wap repon I was, okay? Where were you? This is what I want from you guys. Le ou moun pose nou an question, tade bien sa moun nan pose nou. Si mdou where are you, wap dim I am at. Si mdou where were you, wap dim I was at. Okay? Mba bezon nou repon I went. Where were you? Mba mando koto tale, mwen mando koto teye. Where were you? Mba do, where did you go? I asked you, where were you? Ki koto teye? Jean O'Neill, very good. I was cleaning my house. Ronnie, yesterday I was playing soccer. Very good. Friends, Teresa, I was playing with my family. Very good. Yesterday I was at home cooking dinner. Canal, Hippolyte, very good. Yesterday I was working. Weesda, good. Do you have, what is that question? Do you have what? It's going so quick. Hold on 1 second. Yesterday I was at my sister's house. Yesterday I was working. Feline, yesterday I was in church. Let's get in the church now. Just the yesterday I was in church. Bergia, yesterday I was in church, not I was to church. I was fixing my car. Very good. Esther, I was in school. I was at home yesterday. Okay. Christelle, I was in church. Jim, I was in church. Sispandi, I was in the church. Di, I was in church. Retire de an la dan. Where were you yesterday? Yesterday, I was home. I was cleaning my bedroom. Letitia, R-O-O-M. Okay, take out M-E. Write bedroom, B-E-D-R-O-O-M. I was talking with my mom. Very good. I was making love also. All right. Good to know. Yesterday, I'm cleaning my house. Christelle, yesterday I was. Sudi, I'm cleaning my house. Able dire kounya wafel. Yesterday passé, so wap di I was cleaning my house. Also, Jean O'Neill, A-L-S-O. Also, I was eating spaghetti, not the spaghetti. Spaghetti pagon, spaghetti special, no? So wap di I was eating spaghetti. Pa di I was eating the spaghetti. Yesterday, I was at home. Marie Floor, yesterday I was washing my clothes. Nada, very good. Yesterday I was in church. After I was shopping, I went shopping. Luis, yesterday I was in church. After I went shopping, we were cooking. Pas dit we was cooking. Remember, pluriel. Ou dit we were, pas we was. We were cooking. We were eating. If we was eating, my dear. We were eating. Then we were eating. Salam, good evening. No problem, Ronnie. Yesterday I was in church. Very good, Almatone. Very good. I was home trying the first time yesterday. I have no idea what you mean by that, Wisda. Be specific, my dear. Yesterday, Colbert, put ing. I was cooking. Pas dit I was cook. I was cooking. Yesterday I was home. Ivana, very good. But next time, please share the live. I was taking driving tests at DMV. Okay. On Sunday. Very good. Okay. So, listen up. Mwen vle tout moun pou nou try. Pa maintenant tête ou ke moun pral riu. I don't care. It's an English class. You're gonna make mistakes. So, it doesn't matter. De pou fè erreur m'a corrijo. Ou pas besoin want ki sa moun pral pense, ki sa moun pral bagay. Nou tout lan nou la pou même bagay lan. OK? Pito ou fè erreur la, mwen ka corrijo ke wal di bêtise de yo. And keep in mind, OK? Especially when you work. Le boss ou dou pou ekri yon note, pou ekon report ki sa te rive. So pa kon koman pou ekri report la, kondane tèt ou. So that's why I'm doing that with you guys tonight. I was taking driving tests. Okay. Yesterday I was shopping. Very good, Girline. You're welcome, Jim Dave. Yesterday I was home taking a nap because I was tired. Aristide, don't write that. Yesterday I was home resting. Pas dit I was home taking a nap because I was tired. I was home resting because I was tired. Okay? Taking a nap la avec resting nan, yo vle di même bagay c'est vrai. But, ge kek situation, ge yon mot ki chita plus bien ke lot. Write down, I was resting. Yesterday, I was home taking a nap. I was resting. I was working. Very good, Feline. Yesterday, I was at the gym. Kirby, very good. Okay? Now, si on moun dou consacre, I was to the grocery. Nadej, no. Yesterday, I was doing the groceries. Pas dit I was to the grocery store. Yesterday, I was doing the groceries. I was to the market. No, I was at the supermarket. Yesterday, I was watching TV with my family. Very good, Almatone. Yesterday, I was dancing. Reclean. Dancing. DANCING. Yesterday, I was preparing my exam. No. Yesterday, I was preparing for my exam. Nada, mettez for. Depois vai écrire for li pas bon. C'est pas ou même qu'a fait examen. So, et ça fait pas bon. So, since you're the one taking the exam, I was preparing for my exam. Yesterday I was dancing. Yesterday I was cleaning home. No. Girline, yesterday I was cleaning the house. I was thinking about you, teacher, because you've been teaching me a lot. I am humble, Legun. Legun, don't write because you. Write because you've. Like contraction form for you have been. Okay? Because you have been teaching me a lot. I am so humble. Yesterday, I was at my friend's birthday. No, Rico. Yesterday, I was at my friend's apostrophe S pour montrer que go connexion entre ou même avec zami. Yesterday, I was at my friend's birthday party. Yesterday, I was cooking and cleaning. Friends, very good. Thanks, teacher. No problem. Very good. So I want you guys to keep practicing. So si on mundu, what were you doing? I was doing some chores. Okay? Chores. C'est li men mwen en bon créole. Nta fait ménage. Okay? So ta fait ménage. Okay? Ou ka di, I was doing some chores. Okay? Now, what were you doing? I was sweeping the house. Nta bale kaila. I was mopping the kitchen. Nta mope cuisine. I was washing the dishes. Nta lave vaisselle. I was folding the clothes. Nta plié radio. I was doing laundry. Nta fait laundry. I was playing with the kids. Okay? Now, what was your sister doing? My sister, she was helping me. She was cleaning up after the kids. Li tap nettoyer après ti moun yo. She was helping me cook. Li tap aide me faire manger. Okay? What were you guys doing? We were cooking. We were cleaning the house. Okay? We were sweeping. Nou tap balè. We were mopping. Nou tap mopè. We were folding the clothes. Nou tap plié radio. We were washing the dishes. Nou tap lave vaisseau yo. We were washing pots and pans. Pots and pans le di chaudiè avec castol. Ou di pots, chaudiè, and avec pans, castol. Pots and pans, chaudiè avec castol. So le wap di normal, ou fè kom si gon en nan mi tan pou di pots and pans, chaudiè castol, okay? Now, very good, guys. She was helping me. Very good. My sister wasn't helping me. Oh, I feel bad she wasn't helping you. Why wasn't she helping you? Por que você pas tapé do? She wasn't helping me because she was doing her homework. Li pas tapé de parce que li t'a fait devoir. She wasn't helping me because she was doing the laundry. She wasn't helping me because she was cooking. She wasn't helping me because she was talking on the phone with her mother. She wasn't helping me because she was on the phone with her husband. She wasn't helping me because she was being lazy. Li pa tapé dem parce que li tap fait paresseux. Li pa tapé dem à cause li te nan téléphone avec Maril. Li pa tapé dem à cause li te nan téléphone avec maman. We were folding clothes together. Nou tap plié rad ensemble. If tonight is your first time watching my live, I want to welcome you. If that's your second or third time, welcome again. My name is Mia Delin. We meet every Mondays, Tuesdays, and every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Starting from next week, we're going to be meeting every Mondays and every Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Okay? So, commencez semaine kabina, n'a rencontré seulement chaque lundi, chaque vendredi à 7h30. Ou même qui peut abonner ensemble avec. Après live là, al sur YouTube, tapez nom MYRDELINE c'est là où vous pouvez abonner ensemble avec. Que bon Dieu nous bénisse, que bon Dieu nous guide, que bon Dieu nous fait route ensemble avec. Ou même qui peut remettre pas ça. Ma prière en grâce. Montez en l'air, cliquez follow pour suivre nous, cliquez like. Each time we're live, you will get a notification. For any question, comments, or concern, I can be reached at 617-419-5381 ou même qui t'a remis pour un coup privé ensemble avec. Chaque lundi, chaque mardi à 10h du matin. Si le ça va bon, chaque mercredi, chaque jeudi à 5h dans l'après-midi. Si ça va bon, chaque mardi, chaque jeudi à 7h du soir. 617 419 5381 ou bien au Carrelem sous 978 773 3903 ou même qui t'a remis yon HHA, c'est ça yon les Home Health Aid là. Après 3 semaines seulement, ou ap jwenn certificat tout pour qu'al travail. Contactez-moi sur WhatsApp 617 419 5381 ou bien 978 773 3903 ou même qui t'a même fait review ensemble avant pour qu'elle passe test board CNA relem moins kaedo ou même qui t'a même acheter livre LPN RNU WhatsApp moins kaedo ou même qui besoin moun faire review ensemble avant relem moins kaedo. Listen up guys for a second. Bon faut ti parler ensemble avec nous. Okay? As much as I love you guys so much, keep in mind, c'est pas moi même qui pral prendre test l'état pour nous. C'est nous même qui pral prendre. Si nous relèm pour me faire review ensemble avec nous, nous pas qu'à demander que au teacher, est-ce que ou étudier pour moi, même pas qu'à étudier pour vous. Parce que c'est pas moi même qui prend chita pour me prendre test là pour vous. Tout ça ou supposé connaît, make sure qu'on connaît. But ou même, OK, mais ça me toujours dit tout le monde. Nursing is a beautiful field. OK? Nursing non sont belle bagaille liée. Mais sou pas préparé pas le faire. Pas le faire nursing à cause autant des hommes c'est nurse. Pas le faire nursing à cause autant de gain en pile l'argent la donne. Oui, li touche en pile, gain comme vrai, mais en même temps ou ka prend prison la donne tout. Pas penser que just because ou ka gon assurance for malpractice that's gonna cover you. No. Get kek erreur, de pou fè la den yap ma wotan kou faux crabe. And you don't want that. Gen pile nan nou, oui, nous ta remon infirmière, c'est vrai. Mais est-ce que nous gen temps pour nous chita pour nous apprendre bagay lancer l'autre là? Because I remember, lemte nan l'école nursing, m'pat gen temps pour m'te monter sur Facebook all the time. I didn't. M'pat gen temps pour m'te monter sur Facebook at all. I had to log myself out completely. So, ou même qui t'a remis en CNA, ou bien LPN, ou bien RN, if you don't have time to do it, pas fait. Pas fait pour faire moun ouais. Pas fait à cause autant des hommes ou bagay. C'est pas RN seulement qui baille cob. Gen pile l'autre gros profession de yo qui baille l'argent tout. You don't have to be a registered nurse or an LPN for you to make a lot of money. Gen pile moun sou net la ka fait business, gen touche plus cob que un infirmier. I'm being honest with you guys. Pas penser que moun nan réponse moun nan pral bon lancer ça pral edo. Moi ka bon réponse lancer vrai. OK? Moi ka dou écoute, tel bagay fait tel bagay. But guess what? Si m'a montre un bagay c'est réponse m'a pédé ba ou, I'm not helping you, I'm hurting you. Because what privé on le ou pas game pour qui faut donner réponse dans nos oreilles you. And that's what I want. When I'm teaching each and every single one of you, I want to make sure that you guys understand. L'homme moun rive devant, ou ka répondre moun nan, ou ka parler ensemble avec moun nan. Si c'est mamote ou pas su, des fois ou pas connaît bagay la. OK? I know gen pile nan nou ta reme travail nan profession medical lan. But are you really ready to work in the medical profession? That's another question. C'est celle ou même qui ka honnête ensemble avec tête ou. Pas maintenant tête ou parce qu'on a 20 ou 30, ça pral fort honnête pour ça non. Valè moun kal prend NCLEX là plusieurs fois yo pas ka passer. Think about it. So elle prend NCLEX là une fois, deux fois pas ka passer. Maybe ou supposé changer routine ou. Maybe there is something that you doing that's not working. Étudier seulement pas assez pour passer son NCLEX. Est-ce qu'on son moun kap dormi à l'heure? Est-ce qu'on son moun kap lever à l'heure? Est-ce qu'on prend vitamine pour qu'a get good memory pour qu'a songer? Est-ce qu'on son moun ka fait révision, ka fait practice, qui get flashcards? Just que mes livres seulement, that's not enough. You need to buy flashcards. Pour get flashcards nan men, pour make sure pour étudier tout bagay. Et puis ou même tout qui fait fini dans nursing school. Gan pile nouveau médicament y a bay nan réclame yo. Ou ben de make sure qu'on est médicament ça yo tout. Puis go just dit comme ça, oh m'batre médicament ça yo, l'em te fini l'école là non. But guess what? L'autre fini l'école ça yo. L'autre fini l'école là, maybe médicament yo pour sorti. Now qu'on y a yo sorti, you need to memorize them. You need to know medication classification. Sou pa kon ki médicament qui bon pour angina. Ou pa kon médicament qui bon pour cardiac. Ou pa kon pour qui ça yo bay moun métropolol. OK? Tout médicament qui finit par olol yo. Qui ça yo représenter? Pour qui ça yo bay tel moun? You need to go back and study. Pas penser que oh, m'fin just gade livre là, I'm gonna pass my board. C'est pas comme ça. Et sou ta passé board là par chance, think about it. L'on pral présenter et pas devant poupée on pral présenter. C'est devant moun. That's someone else's life. It can be your sister, it can be your mother, it can be your father. God forbid, mais ou même qui parle mais étudier, premier passion c'est maman. Mais maman qui a un problème que yo voyo al bay maman médicament. Est-ce qu'on connaît qui médicament pour bay maman? Est-ce qu'on connaît log qui be chart moun nan, ou ap gade blood moun nan? Est-ce qu'on connaît acid base balance? Do you know what is do you know the acid base balance? You need to learn all that. Et get kek moun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let nous dim kon sa ke, oh teacher, I'm ready, this and that. Let me do pas ready ou fâché. You're not ready. So pas ready. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, ou besoin moun kap honnête ensemble avant. OK? So pas connaît que les pH moun nan bas, qui sa lié, les pH moun nan low, you need to go back and study. What is the normal pH level? Pas dim, oh, I think it's 7 point something to 7.45, 7 point something pas ble di manye. You need to know the exact number. Because the exact number can make a difference. Sou pa kon ki médicament, le ou bay moun tel médicament pour sucre. What is the difference? Le moun nan gen type 1 diabetes, le gen type 2, le gen type 3. Sou pa kon sa yo, go back and study. Gen pil nan nou vle passe bot bien vite, nou pa reme etidye. All I can say is good luck. So, ou même qui prête pour aller dans nursing school, make sure ou prend son, make sure ou prend ton pour étudier. Puis vous passez toute journée ensemble avec amis. Passez ton ensemble avec amis et pas ce qu'il faut passer bord moun. You need to focus. You need to go to bed on time. You need to wake up, take some vitamins, study again. Spend your time on the books. Fais bague la vie bon ami. Et puis go over the NCLEX book. Live NCLEX yo là pour une raison. C'est pas pour juste regarder yo. Oh, m'pa kon tout numéro ça yo non. Next week, m'pral fon ti bagay tout court ensemble avec quelques moun yo qui dit yo préparer yo and I'm going to see how ready you guys are, okay? So ou même qui t'a gon question or comment or concern ou bien que ou t'a remè prend cours citizenship là, contactez-moi sur WhatsApp 617 419 53 81. 617 419 53 81, OK? Ou même qui t'a remè fil TPS pour le arrivé, moi ka aider ou. C'est ça va faire ou écrire sur WhatsApp. M'a voyer liste tout ça que vous avez besoin. Les arrivé, m'a fil pour correctement guys. Je vous aime. Stay positive. I will see you guys this Wednesday at 7:30. Have a blessed night. One love.